A Flight 007 of Korean Airlines was going from New York to South Korean capital Seoul. The weather was absolutely clear and the pilot did not face any kind of difficulty. But in spite of all these things, this plane crashed, and that too only because it did not have that thing which is lying in the pocket of all of us today. Yes, it so happened that before landing at Seoul, the ship had to visit Alaska's Anchorage City. This is happening in 1983 when the Cold War between America and Soviet Union was going on. Both the forces were very alert against each other regarding this war. If you see on the map, there is Anchorage and here is Seoul, a straight line between these two will look like this. Because by flying in this path, the ship would have entered the Soviet territory, that is why Flight 007 had to go to South Korea by taking such a path. Gulf of North Pacific Ocean and then over Japan to South Korea. But what did the pilot know that this war of both the forces will leave the lives of 269 passengers today? At that time GPS was not there and the pilot mistakenly in Soviet territory gone. Soviet understood that it is America's spike plane and fired missile on it. After a few moments, the plane fell into the sea near Soviet control, Monaran Island. Where this news had put the whole world in mourning, America was most saddened by the fact that even though they had GPS technology, they could not stop this accident. Yes, at that time GPS used to be only a tool of American military. But only after this sentence, on September 1983, American President Ronald Reagan announced to open GPS for civilian use and that too absolutely free. Once again you are welcome on my channel. Viewers, earlier humans used to travel by looking at the stars in the sky and could get an idea of their position. And today, to see our position, we do not use the stars but definitely use the satellites moving in the sky. Mobile phones, cars, flight navigation and now even tracking the location of pets has become so easy. And this is a small chip that makes all this possible, which is called GPS, i.e. Global Position System. Whether it is in a desert, in the sea or in the middle of the forest, how does this small tool tell us our pinpoint? Such an important service, without which the system of the world can go from here to there, why do we get it for free and how can Google Map do live traffic prediction through GPS? To know the answers to these questions, it is necessary that first we know how GPS works. We all would know that there is a GPS receiver in our phone. As soon as we turn on our location service, it starts receiving from 24 GPS satellites orbiting the Earth. Our location is not there in this signal, but there is only time in this signal. Satellite has an atomic clock which is also called the world's most accurate clock. Satellite knows its location, but not of our phone. It knows very well that at which hour, which minute and in which second it will be present over which part of the world. Through satellite radio signal, it tells its time to the GPS installed in our phone and also sends its location. At the time when this radio signal is generated, at that time whatever time is on the atomic watch of the satellite, it only tells it. Radio signal travels at the speed of light and reaches you in our phone. But the question is, knowing the satellite's time and its location, how do we know our location? Suppose you are standing near the Tower of Paris and above the satellite Switzerland, of course the speed of light is very fast, but to cover such a big decision, it will definitely take some time for the signal to reach you. After receiving the signal, the phone matches its time with the time sent from the satellite and extracts the difference as to how much delay this signal has reached. If this delay is 0.002 seconds, then it is not difficult to know how far the satellite is from us. How it is also very simple. The speed of light which covers 3 lakh kilometers in a second means that light will travel 600 kilometers in 0.002 seconds. So now it would not be wrong to say that when the satellite sent the signal, it was 600 kilometers away from us. The location of our phone satellite draws a circle in a radius of 600 kilometers from Switzerland. From this, the phone gets to know that it is present on one or the other border of this circle, at one corner or the other. But this circle is very big. It is not enough for us to know that our phone is present somewhere on the border of this whole circle. To make this location accurate, this whole process is also done with another light, which we name Satellite B. Let's suppose Satellite B is currently over Spain and our phone has come to know from all this calculation that this satellite is 1,100 kilometers away from us. Now not one but two circles have come near our phone. One of Satellite A and the other of Satellite B. Wherever these two circles intersect with each other, our phone will also be present there. To make this location more pinpoint accurate, the phone has to receive signals from at least 4 satellites. The more circles are formed, the more accurate our location will become. The thing to understand in this whole process is that location service has the biggest relation with time. If the receiver means the time of our phone is wrong even by a second, then there will be a difference of thousands of kilometers in the location. To deal with this issue, as technology is increasing, GPS chips are also becoming modern. Nowadays, built-in batteries are being given in many GPS devices and their own clock is present inside them. Automatic time is also updated with the help of mobile operators and internet. Now the question arises that nowadays no one even gives suggestion to anyone for free, then how come such a big facility is free? Is the whole world not being monitored through this service? The US Department of Defense controls the GPS system of the whole world. These satellites can send only one-way signal and they do not even know who is using them from where and at what time, so the question does not arise that we are being monitored by giving free service and this is free for consumers, while the cost of these GPS satellites is met by taking annual tax from mobile manufacturer, airline industry and transport sector. This technology has now become so common that if it is not there then the economy of the whole world may have to suffer a lot of loss. Flight navigation will be disturbed, transport companies will not be able to track their trucks. The business of the tracker company will be closed and your favorite restaurant may not be able to deliver your order on time. If we talk about maps, then GPS has the biggest hand even in live traffic prediction. If our phone's GPS is on, then Google Maps updates our location on its server after every short time. Google's AI gets to know this. While reaching from point A to point B, did we stop somewhere or not and what was our speed? Google also takes this information from other mobiles present on the same road and then on the basis of all these information predictions are made that the average on the road has come. What is speed? At what time of the day is this road more jammed and at what time it can be easily passed here? All this information can be predicted only after giving the location of thousands of mobile users. Hope you will like and share a lot on this video. Thank you very much for your lovely comments. See you in the next great video.